What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we're covering Iron Thorns, and for those who don't know, Iron Thorns won the World Championship a couple weeks ago. So today we're gonna test it out, see what it's like. All this week and next week we're playing decks that did well at the World Championship, first, second, third, fourth, and other surprise decks as well to test them for Baltimore Regionals, which is next weekend. So we'll have to test these decks out. It's been a little while. The format should be kind of developed on the ladder. People are testing decks more and more. And this format's a little bit more, I guess, refined, right? People are starting to know decks are good. They're playing more. So we're going to test this out now to see, is this just as good as it was at Worlds, right? And that's what we'll see for the next 2 weeks, playing these decks that did well at Worlds to see if they're still good. But Iron Thorns did win the World Championship. It has the initialization ability. As long as Pokemon is your active spot Pokemon with rule blocks and play both yours and your opponents have no abilities except for future Pokemon. So future Pokemon still have abilities, of course, which means Iron Thorns still has abilities. And it has attack. Volt Cyclone does 140, move energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Most of the time you have a double turbo on it, so you just a 120, so you're like doing 240. Most things you're two-shotting, maybe three-shotting, right? So you're not one-shotting pretty much anything unless you're weak to lightning. And just playing 4 of those. That's it. That's all we need, just 4 of those. We are playing 2 Canceling Colones to get rid of Pokemon that make it where, Pokemon with rule boxes can't hurt it, or maybe if it's an EX can't hurt it, like Mimikyu or something like that. 4 Crushing Hammer to discard an energy if a opponent has discarded energy, so disruptive. Iron Thorns, like always. Earthen Vessel, discard a card, get 2 energies out of your deck. Now this is 2 basic energies, not any 2 energies, and that's a big thing we'll talk about here later. 1 Energy Loto, look at top 7, find an energy card, you find that into your hands. This is any energy card, so it could be like Double Turbo or Lightning. 1 Lost Vacuum to get rid of Tool, put in the Lost Zone. Get the Lost Zone one of your cards, put a cool card in Lost Zone. 4 Pokégear to search, look at top 7 cards of your deck. You find a supporter card, put it into your hand. 4 Pokémon Catcher for disruption. Once again, we're trying to disrupt our opponent. Get rid of energies, make them where they can't retreat, all that kind of fun stuff. Prime Catcher, same concept, right? And you're also like 2-3 sharding stuff, so that really is helpful. 2 Techno Radar. This is our only search card. If you notice, there's no other search cards in this deck. We're using Techno Radar to find the Iron Thorns. 3 Lost City. Yeah, 3 Lost City. Put a Pokemon you're knocked down into the Lost Zone. This can get rid of some important attackers. Also, just sending Pokemon Lost Zone is good. They can't get it back. They're gone forever. 4 Arven, to reveal an item card and a tool card, put in your hand. This is great. You can find, the good old, if you need Pokemon, you can find the Techno Radar for the energies. You can find the Earthen Vessel or Energy Loto, which is pretty nice. You can find a tool card, which is the future booster Capsule to give free retreat. Or even the Turbo Energize. We'll talk about those in here in a second. 3 Boss Order. Once again, we're not one-shotting anything. You have to keep the pressure up. 2 Colress Tenacity, which is a pretty cool new card. Search there for a Stadium card and an energy card. Reveal them, put in your hand. Now this is any energy card, so it could be Double Turbo or Lightning. 1 Giovanni's Charisma, so another energy kind of disruption. Put an energy card attached to your opponent's active Pokemon to their hand. If you do attach an energy card from your hand to your active Pokemon. Now, they have to have energy in the active Pokemon. You also have energy in your hand, so it's like a kind of like catch 22 kind of thing, right? If you don't have both, you're kind of in trouble. But if you're in that perfect scenario, it can work out. 1 Iono, because most of the time you're trying to play like other cards to bring up the active. Judge is good because both players aren't taking knockouts early. And if you get Judge in before and put them in a bad space, you could be in a good spot. You also can't put yourself in a bad space, so you have to watch out for that. 1 Penny, pick a Pokemon. Put a base Pokemon and all cards attached in your hand. So if Iron Thorns is heavily damaged, you can put it back into your hand. 3 Research, just discard your hand, draw 7's good. Find those energies, find those Iron Thorns. 3 Boost Capsule, give that free retreat. And 1 Turbo Energize, search there for 2 basic energies and attach them to your bench Pokemon any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. So this, if you go second and you get the Turbo one, if you get the turn 1 Turbo Energize, you're cooking. And this is possible with Arven, right? You get an Arven for, the Earthen Vessel plus Turbo Energize, you're good to go. 4 Double Turbo and 7 Lightning Energy. It's, people say it might be a simple deck, whatever, but, I mean, we've seen this power over and over again, just shutting down abilities, when a lot of the format is ability-based, and that's why I did well at Worlds. And I imagine it will still be well going into Baltimore. I still don't think are going to respect Iron Thorns. Now, there might be some other decks that are coming up that might do a little better against Iron Thorns. We'll have to see if we hit those or not. But I still see people playing like Regidrago and stuff like that. Charizard, both of those decks probably just get destroyed by Iron Thorns, even a Raging Bolt and stuff like that. Would you like to go first? I think the answer is yes, right? We want to get the first one, Energy Attachment. Yeah, I think we want to go first, 100%, right? If we get the turn 1 energy attached, then we can start going places. I think maybe second. That's what we want to do. But I don't know. We'll just go first. We do have the turn 1 Earthen Vessel, which is kind of unfortunate. But we do have Catcher. We do have Crushing Hammer, so we can go for that. We have turn 1 or Energize, what I meant to say. So Comfy and Cram. Okay, so we're playing against a Lost Box deck. So we'll go ahead and just Earthen Vessel, Arven. I think it's fine to find just 1 Lightning Energy. It's fine. Put the Lightning Energy in our hand. Play Pokemon Catcher. Head. So we're bringing the card up to the active spot. I think like no matter what in this day and age, there's no need for you to put a Pokemon down, like a bench Pokemon. There's nothing that really brings a Pokemon to your opponent's hand that you really care about. So I definitely think that's a huge mistake on my opponent's part. I don't know why you would do that. You just keep the Kramer in your hand, right? I don't see why you would not want to do that. But this might be a hard matchup. We'll see. It just depends. Like I imagine it's like Giratina build and stuff like that. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the Radiant Zard build, which is good for us because initially makes sure Radiant Zard can't do anything to us. Lost Zones, a Jet Energy, and a Prime Catcher. Interesting. Okay. So Jet Energy to the Comfy. Okay, so they got another one. Going to bring up to the active spot. Okay. And this actually might be good too. A good matchup because we have like 3 Lost Cities, and so we can just put the Cramorants and then Lost Zone. So that could be a good thing too. We see a Switch B in Lost Zone. Okay, so they have 3 in there. And this is with the Lightning, so that's nice. So we can take a knockout with Volt Cyclone. And there is Roaring Moon. Oh no! Okay, that's a little scary. They can't use Greninja. They can't use Radiant Zard. That's nice. But this is scary. This Roaring Moon. We're going to sit with the Kramer. They only have 3 in the Lost Zone. And just a pass. Okay. So we have a Lightning. We'll just go double triple the active and just research. We are discarding a Hammer, but I think it's fine. Maybe we should have kept the Arven. We definitely probably should have kept the Arven. Because we could just lose next turn if they get 7 in the Lost Zone. I guess for sure see him getting 6. So we'll Catcher here and just try to bring this up to the X spot. Okay. Yeah, so this is one of the ways you could lose. Yeah, so unfortunately we should maybe kept the Arven. And maybe got rid of the Hammer. Because we got Arven for another one, so we'll see if they take a knockout this turn. Also, we do, I think this does like more damage too as well. I forgot to mention that. So 20 more damage. So but this thing is scary. Let's see if they can do it or not. So we see Fire selecting. Do they find a Colress? Discards a Switch. So that's 4. Okay. Rescue board to the active. Retreat to Roaring Moon. Whew, that's good for us. That's good. Good for us. Good, good, good. Alright, so we'll go Pokégear for Arven. Well, Arven for this and this. We'll Techno Radar the Canceling Cologne. We're not going to need it. To grab 2 Iron Thorns. We did price 1. We'll go Iron Thorns. Iron Thorns. Let's see. So I do put a future booster capsule in the active. 120, no, 122, 120 plus. Okay, no, so we're gonna keep them there. We'll send a Lightning to this guy, and just Volt Cyclone, and we'll move the double turbo from the bench to the act. Yeah, we'll just do this. I think that's fine because we're 2-shotting it no matter what. So I think that's fine. Yeah, that should be good. Should be good. Be good. Good. And if they swing. And if they swing and don't take a knockout with the Frizzy Gouging, we could just penny it back up in your hand, which is really nice. Pokestop, Switch Card, Boss Order, and Nest Ball. That's pretty nice. They can heal with the Switch Card if they do. I mean, they're probably going to use it most likely. So Radiant Greninja, which will not work. Yep, that definitely does not work. They did a sad face emoji. So the Switch Card to the Comfy. And like I said, even if they go for the Frenzy Gouging in, they're just going to knock themselves out. Or they go for the Calamity Storm. The Frenzy Gouge knock us out. Calamity Storm doesn't knock us out. So the only problem now is we don't knock out this thing anymore. So see a switch card. And we definitely just judge next turn. Okay, goes to this guy again. Okay, and we can knock it out this turn. So Colress, so they might be able to knock us out, or they're going to heavily damage themselves. So I have to see what they do here. If they heavily damage us without taking a knockout, then we're just going to Penny into our hand, and then we'll be cooking. Because it'll be up to 3-6, and we're looking pretty good then. So we'll see what they decide to do with this Roaring Moon. It has 140 HP, so with the double turbo, not with the double turbo, with the Future Beast Capsule, we're taking a knockout. Okay. Water and Sableye. Sableye in the Lost Zone. Interesting. Okay. But they do have the option to take a knockout this turn, but they will knock themselves out as well. And then we can knock them out, and then we go down to 2 prize cards. So there's their Mirage Gate. Alright, Moment of Truth. What do they do here? Do they go for the 220 discard a stadium? Or do they knock themselves out? Okay. And if they knock themselves out, they'll probably promote Greninja, and we'll try to bring the Comfey up with this Pokemon Catcher. And they go for the Frenzy Gouging. Alright, so we're both knocked out here. So they'll take 2 prize cards. We'll take 2 prize cards. We go down to 3. There's a Lost Vacuum and Prime Catcher. So we can take a knockout on the Comfey no matter what. And either way we can promote this because we can Prime Catcher this up. We have double Future Booster Capsules. Alright, so play the Cologne, doesn't matter. We'll play Pokemon Catcher. Tails. We will Prime Catcher the Comfey. We'll Booster Capsule. Lost Vacuum the Judge to get rid of the Pokestop. Judge our opponent to 4. Okay. Alright, we get a Hammer Arven. Okay. I think right now we'll go for a Volt Cyclone. 2 Lightning. So let's put 1. We'll put the Lightning here. Okay. Go down to 2. Alright. So there's a Nest Ball, so they will have a Pokemon here. But what can they do outside of this Judge? That's the question. They need a switch out. Okay, there's a Sableye. Interesting. Are they already at 10? They are 8. Super Rod. Okay. And let's see here. We've played the Earthen Vessel. I don't remember if Energy Loto is in the deck or not. But if they don't do anything here, we're really looking good. My plan is to try to boss up the Sableye, of course. If we find energy, we're most likely going to Pokégear. So we'll see what they do here. Oh, Roxanne. There we go. That's pretty nice. Put us at 2. They get 6. Do they found the Frenzy Gouging play? They're pretty crazy. They do. But our hand is really good. We only got 2 cards, but they're pretty good 2 cards, if I must say so myself. Alright, so Buddy Buddy popped in to fight 2 Comfeys most likely. I think it has to be 2 Comfies, right? Like, switch to Comfy, start doing your thing. Yep, there's double Comfy, okay. There's a Water Jinker Ninja, so they can retreat to the Comfy. There's a Mirage Gate to the Sableye, so they could go just for Sableye right now if they wanted to. Oh, they're going to go for double Ready Greninja play. Interesting. So they're going to Moonlight Shuriken do double 90, which... I mean, we're going to take a knockout, and then we hit take another knockout. They're looking good. They can go with the follow-up with the Salamence play, I guess. Okay. We could put down Lost City. I think it might be fine. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Volt Cyclone. Do that. Put a lightning here. We'll go down to 1. And now we just need a boss order. I know we have plenty of boss orders left in the deck. We have catchers as well. Here comes Comfy. So can they find like a Mirage Gate, Roaring Moon play? That's probably their best out. Because they... Oh, I shouldn't have put this down. Because now Roaring Moon can use it to hit for 220. I forget they had to have a stadium card to play. Yep. They do! But, let's see if they have it first. Because how many switch options are they down? They're down 2. Alright, they might have a lot of switch outs. 4. Okay, 4. They could have up to 8, so they might have 4 more left. So see a Colress experiment here. And all we have to do is knock out a Comfy. That's all we have to do. Which we have Pokégear, we have Pokemon Catcher. So there's a Dark Energy and Heavy Ball. They say, you know, I don't need your Heavy Ball. Get out of here. Okay. What else do they have cooking for us? Do they have anything or not? They're down just 2 Nest Balls, so they might have a 3rd, maybe a 4th. I don't know how many lists play. They are. Okay, so Dark Energy to the active, which is a good sign for us, because now they need double Mirage Gate, and they've already played 2 of them. Yep. So they're going to choose the other Comfy. Yo, they need double Mirage Gate plus a switch now, because they already attached per turn. So it's like Energy be a Lost Zone. And will we see a concession or not? So here's the Pokestop. So we're going to spin the wheel Pokestop. Okay. Tell me there's a chance for them. Okay. There's Nestball Switch Cart. And Canceling Cologne. Now, Canceling Cologne could be good if they had the Greninja. Because then they can actually conceal cards this turn. But we shall see. So Nestball, will this find them the Roaring Moon? That's the question here. That is the question. Yep, there's good old Roaring Moon. All right. Do they have double Mirage Gate plus Switch? And all the energies too. So there's a Lost Vacuum. Okay, to get rid of the future booster capsule. Now, are they trying to make it where I can't retreat next turn? I think that's what they're trying to go for here. Because they popped up with the active, which makes me think they don't have knockout. And what they're just trying to do is like, alright, have a switch out, buddy. Or have the energy. Which we definitely have the energy in hand. So, we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, there's no way they have a double Mirage Gate play. Because, like, if so, they wouldn't have, like, got rid of the future booster capsule off the active. They would have done the bench one. Switch card to the Roaring Moon. Oh, this is actually pretty nice. They can take a hit now. So they don't immediately lose no matter what. But if we swing once again, they're in like a situation of like, what do they do if we swing here, right? Giovanni's Charisma. Alright, so let's go for Pokégear. And we have Colress Tenacity plus Penny. Interesting. So we can grab the Penny. Go for Catcher. Tails. Okay. We could go for Pokestop. It's kind of risky. Uh-oh, that was definitely a risk. So we could go for Arven here. Go for another catcher. Oh, no, that's not catcher. So we don't have it no matter what. Okay. Could go for Pokégear. Maybe we should went for the Penny play. I guess no matter what, we're pretty cooking though. So we're going to swing. Move this here. Because, like, the only way they can take a knockout... I mean, I guess they could... Calamity Storm to take a knockout this turn. Put the energy on the bench. And if they go for an Iono play, we have Colress Tenacity still in deck. So switch card, switch, and Poffin. Okay. So there's the energy coming back. Now, can they go switch card plus switch again and get the double heal off? Because if we attack, we take a knockout next turn. Wow, just a 1. Oh, then I got the 2. Never mind. So just switch card to heal. Okay. Very nice. So you have 140 HP left, right? Which still means we actually do take a knockout still with this thing. So that's nice. Kirim, interesting. Okay. Okay. But then we just took a knockout with this thing. Hey, there you go. There you go. All right. So the game is close. It's closer than we thought it was going to be. Alrighty. So send up that thing onto our turn. We have the lightning energy. Colress Tenacity is not what we need. Alright, we need this Pokégear. And there's the boss order. So go lightning, boss, bring up a Comfy, take a knockout. There we go. We did it. They were very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's play another game. Are we on a new level yet? Nope. Alright, another game. We'll play one more game with that. These games are pretty grindy, because like I said before, and as you saw, Iron Thorns does not take one-shots. They take a second to get our guys ready. NAXX44. Shaman level. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Opponent choose heads. Flip of the coin. Let's see. What do they find here? I still don't know if we're going to go first or second. That's my question. I don't know. I don't know. Good. I'll let them decide because I have no idea. And as long as we have a Pokemon and energy, we're cooking. Alright, so they're going first. Could be ready to Drago. Alright, so mulligan. Okay. Only one mulligan. Alright, very nice. And we have the turn 1 Arven plus lightning played. This is actually pretty good. Our hand is pretty good right now. There's a Squawk, which they can't use. Oh, we did it! What deck was it? Can we tell? No, just Squawk ability. No. They said we did not want to play against this thing. Which, I mean, this is what I'm telling you guys. Like, people are just not going to be ready at Baltimore. They're just going to hit. They're going to hit Iron Thorns and be like, "Yup, I lose." And I'm like, "Yup, you do." So. Alright, attacking always ends your turn. Not always. It doesn't always end your turn. So, hey, another Shaman level. Let's go. Alright, let's try this one. Obviously, we're not going to count that game. But that's what can happen. Your opponent's just like, I have Squawk and nothing else. And I'm like, cool, I got Iron Thorns and nothing else. So. Okay. Alright, I will go first. It's fine. That's fine with me. Alright, I get a mulligan. They found a Pokemon. All these cool little sleeves, they look pretty cool. We mulligan 2, 3, 4 times. Alright, so we didn't find a energy turn 1, which is like one of the downsides of this deck that you could find. It's like not finding energy. My opponent has like 10 cards now, so like this is one of the, like I said, it's one of the downsides. But it is Miraidon, which is good for it. Oh, never mind, just kidding. There's the energy now. We're going to play Canceling Cologne. There's nothing in their deck that I care about, most likely. So we'll just play Canceling Cologne, just like thin it, whatever. And on to the turn. So they can't use Tandem Unit, which is nice. They can take a Knockout Steal turn 1. They can go for like Bench Miraidon, Generator, hit double, attach, Zapdos, switching to Miraidon, punch for 230. So like that is a very realistic thing that can happen. So we see the Ultra Ball just turning a Lightning in Ultra Ball. There's the Iron Thorns of their own. Which, yeah, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neato. There's Electric Generator, so they're playing their own Iron Thorns. So we see the 1 energy coming down with the Generator. We see Arven could go for another Generator plus, like, a Skateboard or something and give it free retreat plus punch with Iron Thorns this turn. Slowly setting up and, for Sealstone instead. Pretty interesting. There's nothing they can force Sealstone to right now. But only 1 energy with the Generator again. Okay. Energy to the bench, and it sounds like we might have a turn 1 attack from my opponent playing this interesting version of Miraidon. There's a switch card. We're going to get the Miraidon out of the active, zip the Iron Thorns, and we'll see the Volt Cyclone for 148 damage. Move energy on that bench. Miraidon EX. Alright, so on to our turn. I think I'm going to try to... let's first off... Let's see how I'm going to play this way. So we do Crushing Hammer first. I think Crushing Hammer always first is great. Heads. So we're getting energy off the bench Miraidon, because that's what I think I'm more scared of, if I had to take a guess. Now, I think we might have to go for Iono here. We could go for Pokégear and try to hit an Arven, but Arven can't find us a Pokemon plus an energy, so I think Iono is our best play. We could go Catcher and just try to bring this Miraidon to the active spot and just like, kind of get stuck there. And yeah, we're going to bring that Miraidon to the active spot, get it stuck in the active spot, and we'll go for the Iono here. Yep, that's fine. No need to play Lost City right now. And we have a really good turn right now. So we go Techno Radar, get rid of the Arven to find 2 Iron Thorns. Put those both down. Let's put down Iron Thorns, put down Iron Thorns. We'll put a double turbo on the active, and we'll go for the Volt Cyclone here for 120. Move the double turbo off the active, because that's definitely the harder one to try to maintain. Alright, so double heads there was great, fantastic. They do win you games. So, now to our opponents, let's see what happens. They didn't play a Skateboard turn 1, which makes me think they might not be playing them. We'll see. It's hard to tell sometimes, right? But no matter what, okay, so Lightning to the bench. Okay. Ultra Ball discarding 2. Okay. Mew and Greninja being discarded. They're realizing they can't use those ever. Okay. And there is the Zapdos I was talking about. Going for that Miraidon kind of play. So Zapdos coming down. Everybody's getting plus 10 damage. There's Boss Order on my bench, Iron Thorns. Trying to just, like, stall for turn. Nest Ball, okay. For Raikou. And what's that last card in hand? Probably nothing, right? Yep, so on to our turn. Okay. We will go Crushing Hammer. It's probably Tails. Oh, it's another Heads! I'm so sorry, opponent. Whoa, I'm so sorry, buddy. Put a Lightning here. We'll go for Research. We'll get the booster capsule to the, and there we go. So they can see there. Yeah, that's definitely rough. That was so rough. But we take those. We take those, right? Oh my goodness! Because we would put future booster capsule in the active, retreat, swing, and then put the energy on the one that had the booster capsule. Take a knockout, go down to 4. They would have sent their own Iron Thorns with only 2 energies, and they only have 1 card in hand. So I don't know if they would have sent Raikou. Probably the Raikou, so they can but they can't draw either because they can't Fleet Foot. So is Iron Thorns still the play? I mean, we just clearly won 3 games pretty easily without no. It was easy, right? We barely did anything. We won 3 games. We can collect our things real quick. Let's collect these real quick and open up 2 packs. Looks like what we're doing right now. But yeah, maybe Iron Thorns is still the play. I think a lot of people are not going to respect it going into Baltimore. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. But, I mean, I don't know. Still seems like maybe it's a good deck still, guys. So there's a Bidoof. There's a Buddy Poffin. And we get Shroud of Fables. We get Beware, Hondor, Decidueye, Haxorus, Capsule, and Haxorus. Okay. Another pack to go. Meowth, Beware. Okay. There's only so many cards in this set, anyways. Meowth and a Pheasantipity. Let's go! $20 card or $10 card, whatever it is. But there we go, guys. There is Iron Thorns EX. Deck is still. It went undefeated today for what it's worth. So, yep. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty, guys.